everybody. Hi, hello. Welcome to the Kathie J Show. How are you today? I hope you're doing good so far. You know, everybody can use it. So far, so good. So I'm thrilled that you're choosing to hang out with us because this half hour, we're going to hang out with the Denver Public Library. We're going to hang out with one of the best podcasts in the Denver community that Ramos Law is doing. And I just got to thank all of you out there for subscribing to our YouTube channel, for checking out our web show or our webpage at kathiejshow.com, and for following us on social media. Thank you very much for everything you're doing to show your support for the show. So summer is in full swing, everybody, and that means it's hot out there. Get yourself hydrated. But it's really time for adventure. It's an easy way to go on adventure by reading, everybody. In fact, the Denver Public Library is in the middle of their Summer of Adventure program, and it's not too late for you to sign up for it. Here to tell us more about it is Erica Martinez, the Director of Communications and Community Engagement for Denver Public Libraries. Thank you so much for being here, Erica.
Yes, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, very cool. So you're at you grew up here on the north side, so it's really cool that now you're working for the Denver Public Library. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. So tell us what you're doing for the kids and stuff. What is the Summer of Adventure?
Yeah, so Summer of Adventure is our summer literacy program that helps keep kids engaged and learning during the summer. And so this is very important as summer months, as we know, is a summer slide.
Yes.
And so the Denver Public Library has the Summer of Adventure program where kids can read, can do activities, create things, explore their neighborhoods, explore different areas, and sort of earn points, right?
Yes.
To earn a prize at the end of the summer.
Okay, so I like that. So more or less what you're doing to get the kids engaged, you're creating like a kind of a scavenger hunt or a to-do list?
There's
or
a
what is
variety.
it? It's a lot that they have to accomplish to win the prizes? What do they got to do?
It's really not a lot. Kids get to choose what they want to do. So it could be they read a book, or they went on a scavenger hunt in their community, or they participated in a program at the Denver Public Library. So they have all summer to complete this guide.
Yeah.
And all they have to do is start putting their activities, and once they get to the end, they get a prize.
That's it?
So it's pretty simple.
That's
and
it.
They get to choose. I think that's what's really important about this, is that we know kids learn different in
Yes.
different ways.
Yes, Erica.
And this program really allows that flexibility for kids to learn and grow and explore in different ways and earn prizes as they're doing it.
So what kind of prizes can they earn? What kind of stuff are they going to get?
Right, so they're going to get books because we want kids
Love
learning.
Books. Love books.
There's
yes.
also a few other fun.
Fidgets.
Yes.
Oh, come on. Have you ever sat and just played with these, Erica?
Of course.
Because my daughters love these things, and all of a sudden I'll just find myself watching TV going click, 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 click. These are awesome. So books, fidgets.
Yeah, they can also earn one of these too, which is a little notebook and some crayons. And also, as you are completing the program, you are entered to win different prizes throughout the summer. So that can be passes for you and your family to go to cultural attractions in different places throughout Denver.
Yeah.
And of course, they're all free.
Yes, no, I love that. So how do people register to get registered to be the Summer of Adventure?
It's really simple. So people can go to summerofadventure.org for more information. They can also stop by any of our locations.
And you have how many public libraries?
We have 27 locations. Not all of them are open, but you can check summerofadventure.org for the location nearest to you.
Yes.
But we have them throughout Denver, and stop by and sign up your kid, and you'll get a guide and then a caregiver information program that has that comes in different languages as well.
Yes, and then guide them right through.
And guides you right through.
Thank you so much, Erica. Okay, so Erica, don't go anywhere. So when we come back, everybody, there's more with the Denver Public Library that I want you guys to know. Things like you can check out museum passes and all those kind of things. But first, I'm going to take you behind the scenes of one of the coolest podcasts happening in Denver. It's the Ramos Law Difference Makers podcast. I'll show it to you. We'll be right back. Kathie J. Oakwood Homes is an official partner of the Kathie J Show. Oakwood Homes, building happiness. Kathie J. Welcome back to the Kathie J Show, everybody. We are at Ramos Law up here in Thornton, Colorado. Props to Ramos Law. Hanging out with Dr. Jim Hoven, everybody. Dr. Hoven, your specialty line of work is?
Chiropractic by training,
Yep.
and then now at the law firm, do the COO version here. and then work with FitMD in order to help that business development and in some patient care as well.
Yes, exactly. So I didn't mean to just throw that on you. But
No, all good.
Right. The reason why I'm asking is because you do a lot around here, and the chiropractic care is a part of it, but you're really instrumental in FitMD and making and helping me on this journey to live optimized.
Yes.
Yes. So thank you so much.
It's
because
been a pleasure.
I could start crying at how you changed my life.
Well,
And producer Mary's life. Because
so good.
she's in maintenance now. Yay!
Yay! Good job, Mary.
Yes, but you know, I still got more to go. But I never found the right connection, and you are my connection. So talk to people. Summer months are here. Everybody's starting to see their bodies differently, see their bodies for the first time.
Right? Yeah, coming out of hibernation.
Exactly. What do you want people to start remembering? I mean, you are so in tune with your body, and most of us try to ignore ours. Talk to us about that.
Well, I think that when it comes to how we work within our bodies, we got to see it as a project. And so where we're at in the current state of our project is totally individual. It doesn't matter where we've been. It doesn't matter what we've done if we know what we really want. And I think we can get tripped up. Coming into summertime, everyone wants the beach body and they want to be able to do this. But what about saying, I just had a conversation with a patient, a long conversation yesterday about this. This person has crushed it and then has slipped a little bit, right? Like crushed a bunch of weight loss and then slipped a little bit. And I'm like, well, listen, if you're worried about the guilt and shame of what you can't do and what you've lost over the last period of weeks, that's not where the answer is. It's in the love and forgiveness of who you are and the journey of knowing I'm doing what I got to do today. So my thought is for anyone coming into the summer season, if you want to change your body, understand what you want, have a good plan, execute the plan, and then adjust. Right? If the results are there, keep doing it. If the results aren't there,
adjust.
Change it. But then come at it with a sense of gratitude. Like when I get up, I might not want to work out, but once I get into it, then if I can get grateful for the ability to train, for the way it makes my body feel, for what I know it's doing, now I get my mindset right and the whole experience is better. And whether that's diet, exercise, relationships, rest, water, it's all the same.
It's all the same. You're absolutely right. And Danielle up there at FitMD. What's
rock
up, Danielle?
Rock star.
You know, she's always saying, you know, like it's about the consistency, and that's what you're always saying is be consistent. As long as you're just just recover and move forward, right?
Yes, yeah, and it's not about you don't win the overall battle in today.
Yeah.
But you can certainly lose it today.
Right.
Right? Because if you lose
if you lose
today, the more you win, just win the day. Just focus on winning the day or win the meal. Or, break it down into small wins.
Oh my God, that's so important.
Yeah.
Win the drive past all of the favorite fast food places.
Yes,
Win the drive, yes. I put my purse in the trunk now. Danielle taught me that.
Oh, such a great tool.
So I can't pull into a fast food place.
Great
tool.
All right.
Is there anything else you want everybody to know about FitMD and just living optimized?
Well,
it's a wonderful world, I'll tell you that.
Makes a difference, right?
Sure
well,
does.
living optimized is how is your body feeling and working? And so one of the things that we've noticed is a lot of times hormones get imbalanced as we get older or under stress. Right. And so if we can really monitor that with our diet, with exercise, it's putting the pieces together. And that's what we try to do. We want to be that sort of kind of a puzzle master, right?
Love that,
understanding the pieces, putting them together, and helping people get to live optimized no matter what avenue we take to get there through the services we offer.
And you can find all those services at fitmdusa.com, everybody. All right. Well, thank you, Dr. Jim Hoven.
Thank you. I love this so much.
I love you. We'll be back.
Bye.
Kathie J.
Ramos Law is an official partner of the Kathie J Show. He's a medical doctor and a lawyer. Ramos Law. What makes us different makes us better.
Kathie J.
Welcome back to the Kathie J Show, everybody. I'm so excited to be hanging out with my man, Dr. Jim Hoven, everybody. Yay!
I am so grateful to be here. Give me, this is so fun. We don't do this enough.
No, we don't do it enough.
Every time is special.
I know, it is really special because you are amazing and I learned so much from you. And everybody, the Kathie J that you see today that keeps changing every day is because of this man's influence. So you have changed my life. And we met on your podcast for the Difference Makers.
The very
How cool
first
is
time.
that?
That was the very first. And I've got to tell you, I was so blown away by your energy and your passion. When you sat across from me at this very table, you were right there, I was right here.
How crazy.
I was just like, this is a force of nature. Your energy is ridiculous. And then when I got to see it Here's where I really grew to appreciate the power of what you are and the brand that you've created.
Wow, this was about to be you.
This is going to get huge.
Right.
Do you remember when we went to do that charity event together for Christmas baskets with turkeys?
It was awesome.
It was so amazing because you came down and instantly people knew you,
Yeah,
right? And so
right.
I've never experienced really celebrity outside of a very small window.
It's
But
not
to watch
celebrity.
you, it's celebrity, it's absolute celebrity. And so when you came in, you somehow won over so many different ages and because you connected with everyone, you asked them, you loved on them, you were with them.
I like people.
And it showed so much, and
Yeah.
I learned such a great lesson that day, and it really endeared me to who you were because it's so genuine. So anyway, super cool.
Oh, come here real fast.
All right, there it is.
Sorry if that was bad on the mics. I had to hug it out. I love you. Thank you for saying that because that's how I feel. I mean, being on the radio all these years, I earned, and I just have that relationship, rapport with everybody. I was with everybody every morning for 16 years.
Yes,
you know, when everything
amazing.
was going wrong, I was there. So, but the difference makers, you have people like me come on all the time.
Every week.
And that's what's so awesome. And so why did Ramos Law decide to do a podcast in the first place?
It's really fascinating because originally it was something that I had started as a marketing thing.
Yeah.
Meaning, I was listening to this guy named Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary V is what they call him, and he had said, listen, for you to do your business growth model, one thing that every business should consider is a podcast because 3 things happen. Number one, you start meeting people that you might want to do business with because you can ask them
Every
on as a
week.
guest.
Yes.
Yep. And
Yep.
number 2, you get content that they give you that you're talking about that you might be able to break up into what's called pillar content, the big thing, to micro content. So you're educating or inspiring, and then you can take little pieces of that to build your brand. So that was how it started.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, what I realized is I met so many cool people because our Difference Makers podcast isn't all about law, it's not all about health.
Right.
It's about people making a difference in any way, shape, or form.
Yes.
I fell in love with the process. And so
Yes.
now we're 115 episodes in. And it's just so many cool people. And I hope that we've brought light and attention to some really neat and worthy causes and just people and stories. And that's what it's all about.
No, I mean, it's making a difference.
Oh,
But
I
no,
see what you
really
did there.
Feel it. I know, but I really feel it. And every week I do learn something new. It's inspiring for me to know that there are so many strong people in our community that care still, that have power to move the community and care to move it the right way. And you bring those stories out. And I feel that you guys are the power players up here, and you connect with other ones, and you are lifting our community to be better.
Oh, thank you.
And so, but this is what I want to ask you about the skills of a podcast. Because a year ago when we first met, you were like, I'm just learning this. What kind of questions I got to ask? You've come a long way, baby.
Oh, well, you are so kind. And, you know, repetition is the mother of skill, right? Just like watching you on TV do what you do and,
do it.
and command the audience in the moment and just connect. I'm trying to do that every day.
You do it. You
I
totally
really
do
try
it.
to do that. And I hope I'm getting better at my craft too.
Yeah, no, you do it. But what's been one of your favorite guests, aside from Kathie J?
Kathy J,
Right,
number one,
right,
for
thank
sure.
you. Number
for sure.
one, right.
You know, one of my favorite guests was one of our attorneys, Carrie Ramos, because her story,
Dr.
you know Carrie.
Ramos' sister.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my gosh, right here, Carrie, right here, girl.
They're a unicorn family. She's
Yeah.
part of the unicorn tribe.
Yes,
And
she
just the
is.
things that she has done and the advocacy difference that she's made over such a short life, the impact that she's had, and now she's transferred that as a lawyer because she saw the power attorneys had that she couldn't wield in the LA victims advocacy area.
Yes, because she's really into helping victims advocates.
And horses.
Yes,
and
oh my God.
kids
And she does self-defense classes.
Yes.
I mean, the woman is amazing.
Yeah, that was a favorite.
Right, absolutely. So, and what's been something that's really surprised you over the years? Has there been anything? How long has the podcast been going? Didn't even ask that.
At once a week, 115 episodes. So we're going on a couple of years?
Yeah. That's really cool. Yeah, I'm horrible at math.
yeah, a couple of years. We've
Find
been at
somebody
it.
else, Jim. So so has there been a moment that really stuck that was like that?
There was one that we had a veterinarian on, and we were talking about end of life for dogs. Well, she was the veterinarian that actually helped me work through an end of life for one of our dogs, and this was a year ago. And I literally choked up because we were reliving something, and she made it so special. So that was really special. And then I always ask a question, and the question I ask, and I asked you too, what's one piece of advice that you've learned or that you've given along the way? And I'm fascinated by what you hear.
Yeah, right.
And answers. And I think I'm actually going to take it to a new question on that part is, who would you like to have dinner with if you could have one meal with someone alive or dead? So I want to see what those answers
Okay, well,
are.
those I have to ask you those two then, because
Okay.
you had asked me what's something that word that something you live by, and I remembered to say thank you if
Yep.
somebody
So
if somebody
good.
lets you in traffic.
So
What's
simply
yours?
elegant. Mine is be consistent in whatever you do.
Okay,
if you want the
yes.
results, be consistent, and that's what's made the difference in me.
That is so you. That is so your life. That is your mantra. And the last thing, if you could have dinner with anyone dead or alive, who is it?
Tony Robbins.
That's a good answer. And then you guys are business partners.
I would
All right.
love that.
I know. Everybody, thank you so much. Dr. Jim Hoven, thank you so much.
Oh, it's so great to do this.
And you guys can find the difference makers at ramoslaw.com.
Yep.
And if you have ideas for him, he's here.
Yes,
we'll be
please.
back.
Kathie J.
The Colorado Lottery is an official partner of the Kathie J Show. Colorado Lottery, play on.
Kathie J.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Kathie J Show. So earlier in the show, we got a taste of the Summer of Adventure program at the Denver Public Libraries. Everybody, this is Erica Martinez, the Director of Communications and Community Programs with the Denver Public Libraries. So thank you for being here, Erica. And thank you again to Jim and Ramos for the podcast, for the Make a Difference podcast. You guys check out their podcast. You'll learn a lot. Erica was just telling me she loves to listen to the audiobooks that you rent from the Denver Public Library. There's so much that the Denver Public Library has, right?
Absolutely.
Yes, not just paper books, everybody, but so much more. Tell us.
Yeah. Well, I think the Denver Public Library is has a wealth of information
Yes.
for anyone. And you can come in and pretty much do anything from obviously check out a book, which we
Right.
want you to do, but you can experience programming for people of all ages. And you can just be also. I mean, sometimes you just need a place to rest and to disconnect, and the library can be that space for you. But
I
you know,
agree.
we have a variety of different ways for you to utilize our resources. You can also come in and hop on a computer and have access to internet for free. So, just a really wide variety of ways to use it.
So many things, Erica. So, in fact, the Kathie J Show, every Friday we met at the Corky Gonzalez Library and we created the Kathie J Show. So, from meeting spaces to the resources that you guys have, they're amazing. But I wanted you to share other types of things that you can do. Did you know you guys can check out your genealogy through the Denver Public Library? Explain that.
Absolutely. Well, we have so many different resources, and our Western History and Genealogy department really focus on all of that. And
That's
so
awesome.
anyone is looking at creating their family tree, the Denver Public Library is really a great place, a great starting point.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
our librarians are ready to help you figure out how to do that, how to go through that journey.
And all the museums and all the wonderful things around town, the Molly Brown Museum, all those really cool things. You guys have passes
Yes.
that we can check out for free. So everybody out there that's like, I can't afford to go there, you can afford to go there. Go to the Denver Public Library. How do they
Yes.
do that?
So all you need is a library card, and you can check out different passes to see different cultural attractions. We continue to add more and more.
Yes.
But it's a really great way to see at no cost, right? See the cultural attractions at no cost.
And back to no cost. Okay, so I'm an Arapahoe County resident. Can I get a Denver Public Library card?
Absolutely.
Yes. How much is it going to cost me?
It's going to cost you $0.
Yes, that's exactly what I want to hear. So anybody can have a Denver Public Library card as long as we have identification to check it out.
Right.
Okay, and then what are the fees? Like, do you guys have late fees and all that?
We do not. Actually, we got rid of late fees. And
Yes.
so, this is one way for us to increase access to our resources and our
Yeah.
books. And so there's no fines. So if you're late a couple of days and you feel like you need to just finish that book, we want you to finish that book and bring it back. Of course, we want you to bring it back. If you don't, then we consider it lost.
Right.
But there are no late fees at all.
Right, but you can show them, go, look, it's right here, it's not lost. And you guys are cool about it, which is what I
Absolutely.
love. It's really about getting everybody to read.
Absolutely.
And whatever hits you guys got to take to make sure that we're doing that is really the win, right?
Right.
Tell us really fast about how you can personalize reading lists.
Yes, this is one of my favorite services. So we know that individually we have a particular style of book or
Totally.
genre that
Yes.
we love, right?
Yes.
And so this personalized reading list, all you have to do is give us a few information about some of the books that you like to read.
Yep.
And our librarians will create a list of books that are similar just for you.
That's awesome.
And so you could do it for adults, and you can also do it for children. So
and then is that turned into a personalized list? It's just librarian and I know.
it is. It's just your list.
Good,
We
good,
don't
good.
share it with anybody.
Nobody needs to know what Kathie's up to. But you know what? I do want to give a shout out to all of the librarians that are working for DPS, because all of you guys were out for a little bit for COVID, but then you guys have been back in, pivoting, trying to make sure that we get books and stuff in our hands. So shout out to everybody working for the Denver Public Library System. And Erica, thank you so much for being here today.
Yes, thank you so much for having me.
Yes, you guys get more information always for the Denver Public Library. You just have to go to denverlibrary.org. Enjoy the summer of adventure, everybody. Your brain is a beautiful place to hang out. Enjoy it.